You're looking at what might be the easiest, most delicious, most impressive pancake ever, the classic Dutch baby. Attention everyone, I have an announcement. A shipment of our Nakiri knives has just come in. The Nakiri knife has sold out 3 times. We fully imagine that to happen again. So sign up below. You'll get an email the second that they're available, and you won't have to lose out this time. By the way, if you've already signed up, you don't have to worry about signing up again. You too will get the email. That's a lot, but it's exciting, isn't it? Back in stock. Guess who's back? Back in stock. The night. Okay, forget that. When my mother would go out for breakfast with us to a restaurant and then had them, she would always order the Dutch baby. Because they're big, beautiful, gorgeous pancakes. Makes a batter, pour it in a pan, goes in the oven, they're baked, and they just go, and they're light, and they're airy, and they're beautiful and super delicious. And I haven't made one for a long time, so I got here before Max and Chance did today, just to try my hand, just to make sure I had it. And I didn't, my first try, because they're supposed to be gorgeous. Here's what I ended up with. Which basically looks just like a pancake, browned on the bottom.
It's the matzo version of a Dutch baby.
It's crazy, huh? It didn't stop me from eating the edge off it. With a little butter, it was warm. It was actually pretty good. But not as good as what we're gonna make. It's very, very simple. So, oh boy. That's okay.
This is first of many.
This is reminding me to tell you a story about something in the supermarket. And this is not a tease, but this just did this, so I had to mention it. Here's the plan. We take this cast iron pan, we put it in a 425 degree oven, and we get it hot. And I mean hot like 10 to 15 minutes hot. I'm gonna do that, come back, make the batter, and then you see how we take it from there. Cool? Cool? Cool?
Cool.
Cool. Into our bowl, we begin with a 1/2 cup of regular all-purpose flour. To that, we're gonna add 1/2 cup whole milk, 3 eggs, 1, 2, and 3. About a tablespoon of white sugar, a little pinch of salt, and we mix, boys. And this is meant to be smooth.
No hands for this?
What's that mean?
I'm surprised.
No
You're
hands.
not mixing with your hands.
Oh, why that bothers you so much? It's the best utensil you've got, Max. So try and get rid of these lumps. Beautiful. And when it looks like that, we go inside, we put it in our pan. Okay, so now we put our butter in. You hear it sizzling. Our pan's very hot. Quickly we spread it around. Then we get our batter. And it goes. And then just as fast as that happens, we're away to the oven. It's all about preserving the heat to make this thing puffy and beautiful. 450 with 20 minutes. Start looking at 15. We'll show you when it comes out. But it's gonna rise up and get a little color on it. It'll be beautiful. And whatever you do, do not open the oven door for at least the first 15 minutes. You probably don't need to at all. Turn the light on and peek. But if you open the door early, it's gonna stop the whole thing from happening, and you'll be pissed and you'll think it's a shitty recipe. You'll get mad at me and Max, and nobody gets mad at Chance. Nobody gets mad at Chance. Chance Nation! Why do I love Theragun? Is it this handheld percussive therapy device releases your deepest muscle tension? Is it because of its scientifically calibrated combination of depth, speed, and power? Is it because after working out, after an injury, or just the stress of life, it makes you go, oh, why didn't I do this earlier? Is it because of the OLED screen and design makes you feel like you're holding something from the future? Is it that you can change the heads on here to give you a different vibration at different spots of your body when you want it? It's all those, but it's this. My wife, Kelly, is in love with the Theragun. And even though they've designed it with these grips, the handle the way it is, this funky, futuristic design, allowing you to do it yourself, reach any part of your body, Kelly wants me to do it for her. I have become her personal masseuse with the Theragun. I couldn't do it by myself, but this makes me very successful and she loves me for it. That's why I love Theragun. So go to theragun.com/Sam to get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's theragun.com/Sam, theragun.com/Sam. All right, I wanted to say this. So I've talked before, I've told you guys, and I'm sure I've told you guys, I go to a supermarket. It used to be a Vons, if you know the chain here in Southern California, whatever. It's now a Pavilions. They have this long seafood meat counter. It's very long. They never have anybody there. And I'll walk up and I'll stand there and I'll go to get something and there's nobody there. So I go in their little swinging door to the side, just walk in and go, hey, can I, or hello? And then goes, oh yeah, we'll be right there. He comes out, they help me get whatever, and they go away. What really pisses me off is when I walk by and there's a sweet little elderly woman standing there holding her purse, just waiting for some help. And I go, is anybody helping you? And she goes, no. And I go, how long have you been here? She goes, 5 minutes. I go, I'll get you some help. So I go to the door, push it open, and I go, hello, there's somebody that needs help out here. So I walk in the store the other day, and there's like a bunch of suits, a bunch of Vons/Pavilions executives all standing around. They got ties on and their badges and their books and they're writing notes and they're all pointing at shit in the meat counter and stuff like that. So I walk up and I go, you guys look important. Do you mind if I share a thought? And they go, of course not. Love to hear from customers. So I go, I tell my whole story and I go, I got a fix for you. They go, what? I go, how about, ready for this, you put a bell right there. So when the people come up and they don't see anybody, it says, ring bell if you don't see anyone. Little bell goes off. The guy comes out of the back. Oh, hello, can I help you? Everybody's happy. He gives me this line. We can look into that. And I looked at him. I said, look into it? He goes, what we like is to have our staff interfacing with the customers. I go, I get that. But I can tell you, it's not happening. And it hasn't happened since you redid this whole counter. Because the old counter had a bell. He goes, well, it's a matter of scheduling and we can look at schedules and stuff like that. And now here I'm thinking, they're not going to take a guy from the back or a woman and just have her out front standing there all day long waiting for customers. Because when the person's out front, they're not cutting meat or fish or bagging or cleaning or whatever. All that gross shit is done in the back. And that's where it should be done. You don't need to see the sausage being made. But no, he's going to take it under advisement. He's going to think about it. He's going to look into it. And nothing's going to fucking happen. And they're not going to do it because they're not going to spend the money to have Larry or Susan in their white meat cutting coat standing in front doing nothing. And I said, as far as I know, and I'm not in your business, but as far as I know, it's all about the customer. Isn't the point to make the customer happy and make their shopping experience better? Nothing. I've got nothing. A bunch of blank faces. A bell, which by the way, they could probably go down aisle 7 hardware and get a goddamn bell. It's just annoying. It really is annoying. I asked the guy behind the counter one day, why don't you just put a bell? And he looked at me and he said, these exact words, like this. He went, they don't want one. And I went, they? He goes, yeah, they don't want one. Was it more work? Is it annoying to hear a bell go off? Forget the annoying. It's for us. It's not for you. It's for us. Nobody would mind walking up and having a bell, am I right?
No.
But you walk up and there's nobody there. That's annoying. All right, I'm going to go check my Dutch. Hey, baby. And after 20 minutes, if you're living right, you get this craziness. Holy crap. But it's going to start to fall fairly quickly. So let's take it outside and let me show you how delicious we can make it. Okay, so we give it only 2 things. One is nice squeeze of lemon juice. Without the seeds, please. Come on, guys. No, no, and no. No one invited you to this Dutch baby party. And then powdered sugar in the most gorgeous way possible. Lots of this. That is your classic, old school, everyday Dutch baby. And it's a beaut. But look how much it fell. That's okay. It's delicious and it's beautiful. So it's gorgeous. It falls like crazy and you feel like a bit of a failure actually because of what happens, but that's the nature of this. So just get some Just get ourselves a little beautiful bite from in here. That's gonna be good, boy. That's gonna be good. There's something magical about the combination of powdered sugar and lemon. There's also something magical about the combination of powdered sugar, lemon, and a little extra butter. So a little extra butter, is it gonna hurt anybody? Probably not. You wanna do syrup? Do syrup, the lemon. You wanna do bacon? Crumbled over the top? Do bacon. Clearly this is a sweet version. The sugar's in here, the powdered sugar, that. I will now show you a savory version. And a savory Dutch baby is gonna look like that. How pretty is that? All right, but this one is not sweet. I've omitted the sugar, but I did add some pepper, but now here's what we're gonna do to it. We're gonna take and put a couple pieces of prosciutto here, slightly crispy prosciutto, because why wouldn't we, and because it's so good. Now a fried egg up in here. Hello, gorgeous. And then just a little arugula, dressed with a tiny bit of olive oil and a little lemon juice. That's fantastic. Dutch baby. Breakfast, generally, make it savory, lunch, dinner, it's all perfect. All right, so now let's figure out how we have a delicious bite here. So I'm just gonna use my fingers. Just give myself a nice piece. And now watch, oh, it's hot. And now, busted yolk, oh, snap. Some of this on here. Wait, I need a little piece of prosciutto. I'm sure there's a more elegant way to do this, right, boys?
Yes.
No, there's not. This is the only way to do it. And then a little piece of the arugula. And there you have it. Imagine making this for somebody. It's gorgeous. Come on, you feel like you're the queen. And somebody brings this in. James, please bring me my savory Dutch baby. I'm feeling a bit peckish this morning and would like to have something to eat. Is this what that silly little Meghan Markle used to eat? No, ma'am. She preferred classic American pancakes. They were good then, because I don't want to eat the same food that she would eat. Oh, shit. You get a little salt from the prosciutto. Just a little freshness from the arugula, the richness from the egg, and this, damn it, this crazy, fluffy, light, airy, gorgeous pancake. What have you been calling these, Max? Pannekuchs.
Pannekuchen.
Pannekuchen. All right, thanks for hanging, thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, send comments, and just remember, Chance Nation.
Chance Nation. Woo.
Shirt coming soon.